Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are solving the problem number 18 from the unit of Arithmetic Progression of class 10. The question is taken from exercise 5.3 in CBSE textbook and it is taken from exercise 1.3 in Karnataka state textbook. The question is like this. A spiral is made up of successive semicircles with centers alternately at A and B. Starting with center at A of radii 0.5 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 1.5 centimeter, 2 centimeter, and it continues as shown in figure. What is the total length of such a spiral made up of 13 consecutive semicircles? We need to consider the value of pi as 22 by 7. That is the hint given. So the figure is also given here. So if we try to understand, there is a spiral which is having 13 consecutive semicircles, and we need to calculate the length of all those 13 consecutive semicircles of the spiral. When you are calculating this length, this is the first one, because we need to consider A as the center, then we need to consider B as the center. So with respect to A center, what is the radii here? It is 0.5. Okay, and this semicircle, which is the smallest semicircle, this is the above the horizontal line. The first semicircle is this one. I will call this one as L1. Now with respect to B as the center, which is the spiral that I need to consider below the horizontal line, this one. So if this is the semicircle, B will be the center. Now what is the radii? That is 1 centimeter. And this length up to here, it is L2. Once again, above the horizontal line, it becomes L3, and below that, it becomes L4. Like that, we need to calculate up to L13, the sum of L13 lengths. To solve this problem, we will write down the lengths first. We need to calculate the length of L1, L2, L3, L4, like that. The last one will be L13. Because they are saying that it is a semicircle with alternate centers A and B, and they have given the radii also, the measurement of the radii also. We need to find out the total length of the spiral of those 13 consecutive semicircles. So length of first semicircle, length of second semicircle, length of third semicircle, like that up to length of 13 semicircle we need to add, and then we need to find out what is the total length of the spiral. So if in terms of a sequence of an AP, if I write L1, L2, L3 and L4, if I consider radii, what is the radii of the first length? 0.5. What is the radii of the second one? 1. What is the radii of third one? That is 1.5. What is the radii of fourth one? 2. Then what will be the radii of the 13th length? To identify the radii of the 13th one, if you just notice first one, second one, third one, fourth one, you can automatically write the radii of the 13th one. How? See, the radii with respect to the length. What is the first length? The radii is half of 1. Here, second length. What is the radii? Half of 2. Here, the radii is half of 3. Here, the radii is half of 4. 2 is half of 4, no? 1.5 is half of 3. Similarly, what will be the radii of L13? Half of 13. Half of 13 is nothing but 6.5. This 1, 2, 3, 4 are nothing but the values of n. N means 1. First term, second term, third term, fourth one, fifth one. So how many lengths are there? Up to 13 lengths are there. So n is equal to 13. Now, we are not just calculating the radii. We are calculating the length of the semicircle. So whenever we speak about a circle, so this is the circle. So whenever we speak about the length of the circle, means that is the circumference of the circle. What the circumference of the circle is given by capital C, that is given by the formula of 2 pi r. Circumference of the circle is 2 pi r. But we are not trying to find out the circumference of the circle. What we are trying to find out? We are finding out the circumference of semicircle. What is the circumference of semicircle? Half of the circumference of the circle. That is 2 pi r by 2. 2 get cancels. 2 ones are 2 ones are. So it is pi r. So length 1 means pi r1. Length 2 means pi r2. Length 3 means pi r3. Because the value of r is changing now. Length 4 means pi r4. Like that. Length L13 means pi r13. So I hope that you people have understood this particular sequence. So we are trying to find out the sum of the lengths of 13 lengths of the spiral, where we try to find out the radius. We have found out that one, and we try to find out the semicircle formula, that is pi r, because length is in the form of semicircle, circumference of the semicircle, therefore it is pi r. Now I will use the formula of Sn itself. Sn is equal to n by 2 into a plus an. We can use first and the last term, because we know the first term's radii as well as the last term radii. So we can use this particular formula easily. So it is S13. 13 by 2. A means first term, that is L1. An means 13th one, that is L13. So S13 equals 13 by 2 L1. L1 means what? Pi R1. L13 means what? Pi R13. L means circumference of the semicircle, of the first semicircle, therefore it is pi r1. L13 means circumference of the semicircle of 13th semicircle, therefore it is pi r13. Okay, so S13 equals 13 by 2. We will take out pi as the common factor, so pi as common factor, r1 plus r13. S13 equals 13 by 2. Pi is 22 by 7, r1 is 0.5 plus r13 is 6.5. S13 equals 13 by 2 into 22 by 7 into 0.5 plus 6.5 is 7. 7 ones are 7 ones are, 2 ones are 2 11s are. S13 equals 11 into 13. 11 3 is 33. 3 carry for the next digit. 11 ones are 11 plus 3, that is 14. So the sum of 13 consecutive semicircles of a spiral is 143 centimeter. I hope that you people have understood this particular problem. If you have liked the video, please give a like to the video, share the video. If you are new to my channel, please do support by subscribing my channel. Thanks for watching the video.